Hi everyone, I'm Hamza, filmmaker and 3D character animator. Today I'm excited to introduce you to PCAM, my Blender add-on to simplify complex camera setups with full control in cinematic presets. After 9 months of development, the first release under PTools kicks off my series of Blender add-ons with more tools already on the way. Subscribe to my channel or follow me on Instagram for updates. You can get the add-on now on Superhive. So let's dive right in and see how PCAM can improve your camera workflow. First, install the add-on by simply dragging and dropping it into the viewport. Click OK in the dialog box and the add-on is installed. To create your first camera rig, open the PCAM UI, choose Load PCAM Collection, give it a name, let's say Camera A, and click Create. The camera appears exactly at your current viewport perspective. If you have a default camera selected from the drop-down menu, creating a new rig like Camera B, position it exactly where the default camera is located. PCAM uses slightly different default settings compared to Blender's camera, but maintains the exact viewport position. Let's go into the Camera A. First, access the Control UI and click Toggle Viewport Settings twice to correctly set viewport options like wire color and depth of field. Also, enable extras to see the camera in the viewport. When outside the camera, you can jump back into the camera view either by clicking View Camera or selecting from the drop-down menu. To remove a camera, simply use the Remove button. Note, this works only with PCAM rigs, not Blender's default camera. With multiple cameras, you can lock each camera to its viewport. Enabling its lock ensures your viewport movement directly moves the camera. With multiple viewports, you can independently lock each viewport to a specific camera, maintaining individual control. Rename a rig by selecting it in the UI, entering the new name like Camera C and confirming. This renames the camera, UI elements and the collection itself. Hide or show the entire camera rig collection easily with the Visibility button. This also hides all associated controls. Lock viewport movement with a dedicated button to avoid accidental adjustments, especially useful during animation. You can still modify camera settings but won't accidentally move the camera. In the main controls, you can switch to focus mode. Click anywhere in the viewport and the camera automatically focuses at that point. Exit focus mode with the escape key. Activate the walk mode directly from the UI to navigate intuitively through your scene. Align the camera to your current viewport view with a single click using Align to View. PCAM provides extensive presets for camera and lens settings, including resolution, FPS, sensor size, focal length, blades, ratio and more. Here you can create a custom preset from all your current settings, export or import presets and delete them if no longer needed. Copy and paste camera settings easily between rigs. If you adjust focal lengths or other settings in one viewport, copy and paste these adjustments to another camera instantly. In the Control UI, manage all camera rig elements. The Geometry Visibility toggle button displays measurements from target distance, focus distance, sensor size, focal length and f-stop. Use the Key All button to keyframe settings even when the controls are hidden. The Marker button assigns the camera to a timeline marker. Use the button next to it to jump to the next or previous marker or delete markers. 2 drop-down menus allow selection of camera body or camera lens presets. Choose common resolutions from another drop-down or customize your settings by accessing output settings directly. Frames per second or FPS can be quickly set from the drop-down menu. Next is the sensor size section. The first button selects the controller, or you can simply select it in the viewport. When you scale this controller, it changes the sensor size. With the Visibility button, you can show or hide the controller. You can also choose common sensor sizes from the drop-down, and the current size is shown next to it and in the viewport. The next row manages the f-stop. It includes a selection button for rotation control, a visibility toggle, a drop-down menu for common f-stops, and additional sliders for fine-tuning the f-stop, blades, and camera ratio. Next is the focal length row. It offers a selection button for the scale controller and another button next to the drop-down to select a positional controller used for the vertigo effect. The positional controller is visible only outside the camera view, but can be adjusted with the plus and minus buttons. Current focal length is displayed alongside a vertigo button, which works similarly to the Focus Touch button. Clicking in the viewports set the depth to the vertigo effect. The rig can also be scaled up or down with the additional plus and minus buttons. The next row handles the focus control. It includes a selection button, visible toggle, and a button to toggle between free focus and target focus. The tilt control row allows rotation adjustments directly or through a slider next to the visibility toggle button. The target control has a movable controller. You can parent the target to any object or bone by selecting it and clicking the parent button. The offset controller lets you adjust the position. While the target is parented, you can bake the animation directly to the rig. Here you can select the main controller or the camera itself. You can also link the camera to any object or bone and bake the animation to the camera rig. Finally, the last row of the Control UI allows baking the entire camera rig animation onto a new created camera, which can be exported as an FBX file. Only the animated camera with relevant data is exported, excluding all controllers. In the next section, Overlay and Guides, you can enable various guides such as a golden ratio, displayed at the passepartout frame, or show camera names directly in the viewport. You can also adjust how strong the passepartout overlay appear. In the final section, Debug and Help, you have two reset options. The local reset button resets all camera settings except the position of the main controller, allowing you to quickly reset adjustments while keeping your main camera placement. The full reset button restores all camera settings completely to their default value. At the end, you will find the documentation button, which opens the wiki with a full overview and detailed explanation of all features. That's it for now. More features and add-ons are coming. Subscribe here or follow on Instagram for updates. The add-on is available on Superhive. And if you have questions or feedback, feel free to contact me by email or in the comments below. Thanks for watching and see you next time.